want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I want to start off by saying that it's God's grace and mercy that I'm even here tonight. I'm 26 years old and I have over 18 months clean. And which is a miracle in itself, because I remember I couldn't even go a day without staying clean or thinking about it. Sorry. All right. But yeah, it's God's grace and mercy that I'm here tonight. And my story starts out like anybody else's. I lived in an average home, had a great family, two loving parents. One of them's here tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just get caught up because I never thought I'd be doing something like this to give back to the community, and it really makes me feel good. And I try not to cry. That's why I'm holding back here. But yeah, I grew up. There's 4 kids in the family. I'm the youngest of 4, 2 older brothers and an older sister. Loved playing baseball, just a regular kid. And at 13 years old, I started smoking weed and drinking. And it was harder to get alcohol, so I just stuck with the weed from 13 to 17. And I did it because to fit in. I didn't feel a part of anything. That was my way to get on the in crowd. And I did that from 7th grade to about 11th. And my junior year is whenever I really started drinking and going to parties. And the parties were usually at the houses where parents went away, and then the kids would just have their way at the house. And at first it was just the drinking that I noticed, but then other things started to come into play. Pills, for instance. And being intoxicated, you don't really have, you can't really think that well. And I decided to try it and thought that it was okay, but I think it planted a seed from there on out. And from 17 to about 21, I did most of my drinking. I actually pretty much quit drinking whenever I was 21 because after high school, I went to college and I continued to drink until I was 21. Did about a semester at college, tore my shoulder, dropped out of college. Once I did that, I got into the laborers union and was introduced again to Oxycontin. And from there on out, I decided that I wasn't going to drink anymore, that this was my drug. And the progression is kind of the same with every drug that I did. The weed, it was just a weekend thing. It turned into every day. It was the same thing with the drinking. Did it on the weekends, and then did it whenever I could. And then the pills. Just doing it on the weekends because the tests at work were to scare me, and then I wouldn't, as long as I kept working, then that would keep me from using during the week. Well, I got laid off, and one thing led to another, and because I didn't go back to work, I was doing it every day, and it just took hold from there. From 21 to about 23, I used every day. Towards the end of my pill addiction, I was using about 450 milligrams a day, which, I can't believe some of the stuff that I did just to get it. I spent every dime that I had to get it. And the progression with the pills was the same, like I said, on the weekends. and then it turned into every day until I couldn't live without it. And then I found something cheaper, which was heroin, and I moved on to that. And right off the get-go, I used that every day. There was no even thinking that I was going to do it on the weekends or here and there. Addiction took a hold of me, and it dragged me through hell. And I never thought that I would ever come out, ever. Throughout the day, actually, I was doing different speeches, and for some reason, whenever I'm up here, it's a lot different than it was. But I had so much more to say. This is, I wanted to get to the hope part. I've been through the psych ward, I've been through rehab treatments, centers, multiple times, terrible withdrawals, and nothing really seemed to work, really until I found Christ. And then my life really began. The hope is, I hope it's evident, actually. I mean, if you even look up here and, see the people behind me, Joe has helped me so much along the way. I think God put particular people in my pathway to help support me and go on this journey that has, like, the best things for me in my life, because the only end that I ever saw in the journey of addiction was death, and I wanted it. And I never thought that I could get out of that. But through surrendering and following in the path that people have walked and are walking today, I'm able to do this one day at a time, and my life has changed for the better. Thank you.